Good morning, dear students. Price determination in monopoly market. Markets are classified on the basis of competition are two types: perfect competition market and imperfect competition market. In the imperfect competition market, there are four types again: monopoly, duopoly, oligopoly, and monopolistic competition. Now we are discuss in the how in the market monopoly the price is determined. Monopoly. Monopoly is represented by a market situation in which there is a single seller of product for which there are no close substitutes. For example, Indian Railways. Characteristics are conditions of monopoly market: single farm or single producer in the market, but large number of buyers or consumers in the market for the commodity or good. In the monopoly market, the good or commodity has no closed substitutes. In the monopoly market, price is determined by the producer. In the monopoly market, strong barriers for entry or exit of firms into the market. In the monopoly market, farm and industry are same. In the monopoly market, we can see discrimination is applied or used. In the monopoly market, there is no need to selling costs. In the monopoly market, revenue curves of a firm has negative slope or downward slope. Negative slope of the revenue curves in the monopoly market. Output is shown on x-axis. Price and revenue are shown on y-axis. AR curve is average revenue curve. MR curve is marginal revenue curve. These curves are downward slope or negative slope. Price determination in monopoly market. In a monopoly market, the producer decides the price or determines the price. Producers have two options in pricing of the commodity. First one is producer fix lower price and he can sell more quantity, or producer fix higher price and he can sell less quantity of the commodity. In these two chances or options, producer can only one can do these two. Here we see in the price determination in the monopoly market, output is shown on x-axis, price and revenues are shown on y-axis. AR curve is average revenue curve or price curve or demand curve of the firm. MR curve is marginal revenue curve. If a producer fixes price as OP, he can sell or he can sell uh, out the output as OM. If he determine price as OP1, he can sell the commodity as OM1 OM1 quantity. He cannot sell OM1 quantity or OM1 output at the price of OP. Monopoly market price equilibrium in the short term period profit state. AR is average revenue curve, MR is marginal revenue curve, MC is equal MC curve is marginal cost curve, where the marginal revenue curve and marginal cost curves are intersect. The producer or firm is in equilibrium. Here point E is shown equilibrium. At that point, at that state, monopolist is in equilibrium and he produces OM output and price is determined as OP. In this situation or in this uh, state, firm's average cost is average cost reveals the AC curve or average cost curve. Average cost is OQ. In this situation, firm's total revenue is rectangle OPRM. Firm's total cost is rectangle OQTM. Here total revenue is more than or greater than total cost, so firm can get profit. Here total revenue is rectangle OPRM and total cost is OQTM, rectangle OQTM. So firm can get the profits rectangle PQRT quantity. Profit state is equal MC is equal to MR and AR is greater than AC. Loss state. Monopoly sometimes monopolist is in the loss state. Here MR and MC curves are intersect at point E. Monopolist or firm is in equilibrium and produces OM quantity. Price is determined as OP. At this state, average cost of the firm is OQ. Here average, average cost is more than average revenue, so firm can get only loss. Here we can see the total revenue is rectangle OPRM, the total cost is rectangle OQTM. Here Total revenue is less than total cost, so it is loss state. Here, loss is rectangle PQRT. Loss state is equal MC is equal to MR and AR is less than AC. In the short run, monopoly film may get profit or loss, but in the long run, monopoly firm can get profit. In general, MC and MR curves are intersect at point E. In this state, firm is in equilibrium and it produces OM output. OP is determined as price. At this stage, average cost is average cost of the product of the firm is OQ. Here, total revenue is greater than total cost in the long run. So, monopoly firm can get profit in the long run. If we observe this diagram, total revenue is equal to rectangle OPRM, total cost is equal rectangle OQTM, profit is equal TR minus TC. Sorry, TR is greater than TC. Total revenue, profit is rectangle PQRT, profit state. MC is equal MR and AR is greater than AC in the long run. This is the price determination in the monopoly market. Thank you. Wish you all the best.